Grand Theft Auto 6 is by far the most hyped game in the world. It's surely going to break the internet when it's officially announced, and then it's going to break the internet again when it actually launches. Now, despite Rockstar keeping news extremely quiet on the upcoming open world action game, there have been a ton of leaks and insider reports over the last couple weeks. That's right, new, fresh intel. And it's revealed a bunch of new intel about the game and what we can expect from it. So today, welcome to the channel, everybody. Chaos here. We're going over all the new GTA 6 information that you may have missed over the last 2 or 3 weeks. You guys let me know if you're hyped for this game. Eventually, we're going to get it. Drop a like and stick around because we have a lot to go over. So the first thing I want to go over is a GTA 6 sales projection that just came out from a pretty trusted source. Juice Van Drunen is a games industry expert who has made some very accurate predictions and reports in the past. And just a few days ago, he shared his personal predictions for GTA 6's sales numbers. They're actually pretty interesting. According to him, GTA 6 is going to sell between 12 and 14 million copies on launch day. Now, for some developing studios and publishers, that 12 to 14 million would be the lifespan sales expectation. No, not GTA 6, one day. And that's a number he got from anticipating a 20% attach rate across the Xbox and the PlayStation, which is pretty insane when you think about it. So basically, 20% attach rate. That means all the console owners will buy GTA 6 on the day it comes out, and judging by the number of consoles sold and the number of projected sales reported by Sony and Microsoft by the time the game drops, which is believed to be late 2024, that would put launch numbers between somewhere around 12 to 14 million. That is solidly above the 11 million that GTA sold in its first 24 hours. Now, Juiced also claims the game will sell roughly 25 million units by the time the launch hype wears off, which is an insane number of copies. But it's also slightly below the 32 million copies that GTA 5 sold during its first 3 months. However, there's some key differences between the markets the two games are actually launching into. Before we jump into it, guys, if you get anything from G2A.com, consider code CHAOS. Get yourself some cash back. The link is at the top of the description. Now, Grand Theft Auto 5 launched in 2013, a decade ago. For the 360 and the PS3, it managed to sell over 1 million copies in the first 24 hours. But at that point in those consoles' life cycles, they were already in over 150 million people's homes. Plus, GTA 5 was ported to the PS4 and the Xbox One just a year after the original version launched. And then shortly after that, the PC version came out. Now, needless to say, there are a ton of ways for you to buy and get your hands on GTA 5. And a lot of people double dip. So while GTA 6 may be only expected to hit 25 million copies in the time frame where the previous game hit 30, there's good reasons for it. The main one being, there just aren't as many people playing on the PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles as there were when they were playing on the 360 and PS3. But when it comes to long-term sales, it's going to be a juggernaut. It's going to be a tank. It's going to do just fine. Remember, 25 million copies is an insane amount of money generated for Take-Two Interactive. We've been hearing reports that the overall budget for GTA 6 could cross the $1 billion mark, but assuming this game sells 12 to 14 million copies in one day, that budget is going to be made back in a matter of hours, especially since this game is going to launch for $70, whereas GTA 5 launched at $60. And for those of you who have forgotten, GTA 5 crossed the $1 billion revenue mark in 3 days. So if GTA 6 is selling for more money per copy and selling more copies, it's practically guaranteed that it will beat GTA 5's $1 billion speed record. Now, at the end of the day, GTA 6 is expected to have a very explosive launch sales track and then slow down a bit as time goes on naturally. And since it's not going to be re-released as quickly as GTA 5 was, it will probably take longer for 6 to hit the kind of ridiculous sales benchmarks that 5 did. But at this point, Take-Two and Rockstar will have already made more than enough money to justify the lengthy development and massive budget. Remember, GTA Online's new iteration is going to carry this game on for probably another decade. We've been hearing rumors the GTA 6's version of Online is going to feature this giant map with expansions over time and start doing some really crazy stuff, even crazier than GTA 5's version. So assuming the base game ever slows down in terms of long-term sales, the new version of GTA Online is surely going to bolster and pick up the slack. And of course, once the PS6 and the new Xbox come out in 2027 or 2028, you can bet your money there will be a port of GTA 6 waiting for us. And you can't forget about the PC version that's probably going to drop about a year after the game or the base game actually launches. Now, speaking of GTA Online and the future of Grand Theft Auto in the multiplayer sphere, we also got some insider information from Tez2, who's a very trusted source of Rockstar information, and he shared some potentially controversial intel about GTA Online and where it's heading. According to Tez, GTA Online 2 will not run on dedicated servers, which could present a number of major problems for a game of this scale. He also stated that explosion shenanigans may occur on the game because of how explosions are streamed from the closest player to them. But Rockstar keeps adding checks to explosion native functions, much like GTA Online's recent Drug Wars update. So it seems like despite the amount of money going into the game and how much revenue is surely going to be generated, GTA Online players will be subject to things like desyncing and random lag spikes. But hopefully, Rockstar changes course. And of course, none of this is 100% confirmed by any means, so it's entirely possible the game launches with dedicated servers. But Tez2, pretty reliable source for stuff like this. So if he's saying the game isn't going to have dedicated servers, I'm going to listen. Now, in addition to GTA Online 2 news, we actually got some very interesting information about the current version of GTA Online and what to expect. According to a prominent GTA leaker known as Marco the Mexican, Rockstar is planning on completely remastering the Liberty City map from GTA 4 and using that as the big finale, the big final update for the current version of GTA Online as part of this massive heist. Now, the Liberty City update will be the last update on the PS4 and the Xbox One versions of the game, and that's it. They're done. Although the PC and PS5 and Xbox Series versions will continue to get smaller updates and patches as time goes on. When it comes to the final major update for online, apparently it's going to take us back to Liberty City. So keep your eyes peeled for that announcement because that would be a pretty huge deal. Now, I have no idea when Rockstar is planning on revealing this, but hopefully it's soon because otherwise it might take some of the hype away from the GTA 6 announcement, which is allegedly coming by the end of this year. Then again, can you really steal thunder or hype away from GTA 6 being announced? You probably can't. I'm pretty sure it's bulletproof. What about some of the base GTA 6 news? What new information has come out about that? Well, actually quite a bit. In case some of you forgot, the initial leaks for GTA 6 claimed the game would have multiple settings, take place across multiple time periods, but after that giant data breach at Rockstar, it seemed more and more like the game would only be set in Vice City and its surrounding areas. It won't be set during the modern day. However, YouTuber Tyler McVicker recently claimed to have inside knowledge of the project, and he kind of revived the initial theories about the game having multiple settings. According to Tyler, the GTA 6 is indeed primarily set in modern-day Vice City, but there will be sequences in the campaign that bring us back to the 80s and shoot us over into Cuba, complete with a full-fledged open-world map, albeit smaller than the base map. It's all alleged, but it would be pretty cool if you ask me, and it would actually give somewhat of an explanation as to why GTA 6 has taken so long. So there you go. The sales projections are in. Is it going to break records? Of course it is. Is it a new market, a new dynamic? Yes, it is. At the end of the day, when all the dust settles, GTA 6 will be the most successful game of all time. I have no doubt in my mind. My question is, has Rockstar tailored and polished this thing for longevity like they did GTA 5? Only time will tell. I'll see you guys soon.